Well, the latest spring flood outlook was released here on our Wednesday afternoon. So we're going to take a look at this. This is good for about a month, and then they'll put the official forecast out here in March. So what we have going on right now is a lower than normal risk. That's probably not a big surprise as we kind of just take a look here at the current snow depth. Of course, here in the Quad Cities, we don't have any snow on the ground. You head to our north, less than an inch in Madison. You have to get into northern Minnesota before you have over 10 inches. So what we're saying here is that we don't really have a whole lot of snow to melt to add into our area rivers. And just to speak of our area rivers, everything's actually running at and below normal right now from Dubuque all the way here into Rock Island, all the way down into areas near Burlington. So I'm not seeing anything close to flood stage. Look at Gladstone, only 2.5 feet at the current river level. And then as you head out into areas along the Rock River, this is something that I'm more concerned with here moving forward. Of course, a lot of our rivers are covered in ice right now. So ice jamming could certainly lead to that localized flooding. And at the same time, the Wapsie near DeWitt, we always seem to have that quickly reaching minor flood stage. In fact, it actually has about a 50% chance to do that. But in terms of major flooding, we do not have that in the cards, at least right now. Now, there's a couple of things that can change. Obviously, ice jamming when that breaks up. And two, in the spring, when we get rainfall, it's not necessarily the amount of rain that we get. Of course, that obviously plays a role, but it's where it goes afterwards. So what we need for us to have something to maybe really increase our flood risk would be some heavy rains to our north combined with some of that ice melt. But if we continue to see the weather pattern play out as it is right now, the flooding risk along the Mississippi and all of our tributaries looks to be lower than normal this year.